Hello, hello. Yeah. Tease the second session of the Blessed Hamlet this week.
Yay!
Where we might do more than shopping.
Maybe.
And maybe Miles will figure out what a taco is.
True facts. But
Potatoes are already soft shelled.
But since we do not have any fan art yet, except for our amazing new artwork, as you guys probably see from our beautiful artists, we have some new art of all of our characters, so you can see them for the first time officially. But send in your fan art, guys. I would love it. Everybody would love it. I like supporting artists, so please send in your art. Absolutely. And so, players, give us a recap of what happened. I want to hear what you guys remember.
Shopping, more shopping, and then darkness.
Wendy!
I remember persuading quite a lot of merchants.
Yeah. That did
and
happen.
Also, the funniest, one of my favorite go-betweens with a cleric and a couple of tailors.
Yes. We did meet the tailors. the best. And then we met Wendy.
I remember Zim trying to buy adult books.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to buy adult books. Okay.
The Hentitis, the old lady.
Yes, I remember my brother going around and collecting, making.
He was spying on everyone.
Yeah.
What a good man.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. So, also, you guys were introduced. So I guess I'll start there. You guys all met each other. Since you also all have now been established and in a part of the Orshoff Syndicate. You all got a nice, fun quest to be requested by the Queen. Everyone's kind of rumoring that you are going to be glorified babysitters. There's been some rumor that some people don't come back from said things. So it's kind of what you guys got. And then you went shopping to get prepared. And that's where we met everyone fun. And that's kind of where we stayed. You guys then finally got to the castle after your fun shopping excursion. And from there, you guys all went into the bathhouse, except for Sunny. Sunny did not go in the bathhouse, but still was pulled into the dark void after you all left, where it was just dark and eerie, and you just heard a voice say, "So it's happening again."
Indeed.
Right, so where you guys left off, you were on the castle.
Yes.
Which I now finally have somewhat of a photo for instead of just the cityscape. So now you guys could have a fun little castle photo.
Woo! Yay!
So after...
Yay! It's huge.
Yes, it is. It's a bit of a bigger photo. You have to adjust.
Enormous.
Kinda. It is. It's a castle. And it's, pretty much their version of the Queen of Britain. The royalist family. Around not just a lord, but a full... leadership regalia. It's a big castle. Indeed. You guys are somewhere in there.
In the baths.
Not too sure where.
No, we're on the flag.
You guys, clearly, that's where you guys took your bath.
Now we're in darkness.
Yep. And then after that voice subsides, actually, you notice it kind of just snaps back when you all blink. You're back in the hallway, and the maid is standing there saying, "Are you guys ready to meet her? Is everything okay?" You all just kind of were standing there freakishly.
We do that.
It's pretty rude of you to say.
Well, you were responding to anything. I thought you had caught in the plague.
It's just a little bit of a lightheadedness from the baths.
Maybe we have.
Business.
Do you get the plague a lot here?
Oh no, that hasn't been around in centuries, but I do hear down near the graveyard area, there's this town. I can never remember the name of it because I stay here all the time, but I hear there's rumor that something might be a brewing there. I'd be very weary of that town.
Hey, Miles, this lady has just told us that the plague hasn't been around for a very long time. And we're about to, and she thought we had it. I think we're not in good hands right now.
Yeah, that's kind of worrying.
Be fine. I mean, honestly, like, what's the worst that could happen? We have high clerics here that would heal you just fine. Not just that, the Syndicate would never send anyone that can't, be healed or is strong or anything. They send the best of the best to us, right?
Of course. The pointless
They are the
question.
Syndicate. You guys are so lucky. You get to be with them. Such a honor. It's almost like being a part of the Paladins.
Except sometimes they don't come back alive.
Was this the lady that took us to the bathhouse, or is this a different lady?
Same lady.
Okay.
Marta. Yep. Still Miss Marta. But no. So she's waiting for you. The queen, if you want to talk to her.
I guess we should go.
Now what do we have to ask of her? Let's just move on. Get our assignment and get this over with.
Let's go!
And at this point, she takes you guys out to the garden where the queen's sitting.
I wasn't expecting a visual of the queen.
I tried so hard to find such 14th century Renaissance art to just keep going.
Wait, hold on.
14th century Renaissance.
Hold on.
That's
Are there people spying on the queen?
Maybe.
They're just
Yeah.
There could
observing
be.
her to make sure she's safe.
It looks like they're behind
Prisoner.
bars, though. Are they criminals?
No, that's just how you make castles.
This is how you make it.
You put criminals
So you
behind queens.
guys walk out and you see a woman sitting in a nice lush garden. It looks almost impossible that this garden is as healthy as it is. But, the grass is just almost tinkling, like glistening more like green. And it just looks so healthy. Like if you were a goat, you'd be on it. You're like
I
this.
run over to the garden.
This
and
is
I
the
start
Gordon
petting the
Ramsay of
flowers.
grass.
Hello, friends.
Yeah.
Aren't we happy today?
The queen looks over oddly, like, suspicious. Are these them, Marta? Yes, my queen. And she, bows down a bit. You can go. And Marta skips off, essentially, in such delight to leave. And
She doesn't like it.
she eyes you guys up and down and is just kind of staring for a long minute. And she says, so I take it you're new around here, or you're just not that proper?
From
Yes.
Who, me?
All of you.
We?
Yes.
Cuckoo. Huh. Speak for the rest of these fools. I am quite proper, thank you. I am
And how
just
Are you
long
the-
have you been with the
fortunate
Syndicate?
circumstance. What'd you ask?
How long have you been with the Syndicate? Each of you?
Unfortunately, just joined.
All of you just joined.
Yes, it is unfortunate that
Yes.
he joined.
And she just kind of looks, dear God. All right. So, you guys know the assignment, right? I don't
Nope.
have to.
No?
They didn't tell you anything.
We're protecting her
Maybe.
Yeah,
children.
where to go?
Should they have?
The royal prince and princesses. Princesses and princes.
There you go. Proper English. Good. Proper common. Yes, there's only one princess, despite what she believes, and two princes. Did you have any questions about them before you met them for lunch today?
Who is the other she?
There's Gilly, the princess. She insists and goes on about having a sister, which, since I would know, is false.
What?
So, what I'm hearing from you is that there's a bastard child, and you are just in denial about it, then, Queen.
No, she kind of hard to do because she insists it's her twin.
Oh.
Ziminar, watch your tongue. You're in the presence of the queen.
Thank you.
And yet you're still here.
And what is all of your guys' names?
I am Miles.
Sunny. Sunny bows.
Thank you, Miles. And then she points down to, what color are you again, Haribo?
I'm magenta.
Okay. She points to the magenta fella and she goes, I hope that's not a skin. I hope that's not a skin condition and you're just excited to see my flowers.
Oh, ma'am, I am very excited to see these flowers. They're beautiful. What have you done to them?
Grew them. They've been here for centuries.
Oh.
So you didn't grow them. Someone else grew them.
I kept them up, though. Praise the blessed one. And then she points down to the short dwarf. Okay, yeah. She points down to Ziminiar and she's like, and you, sir?
And you, sir?
Or are you not a sir? I'm sorry.
I backhand Ziminiar.
Sorry, no. Because I said my name and then you said something to the dwarf. I didn't know who you were talking to.
Okay. All right.
My name is Ziminiar. And I forgive my rudeness. I'm a bit rude.
We'll see with how you do on the job. And you, dwarf?
I am Winslow.
Uh-huh. And you're from the Syndicate, or are you with... And she points over to the elf, your butler, Miles, and she goes, are you with them? Or...
this is my butler, Jarvis. And the dwarf, I assume, is the help. Who knows what the Syndicate is thinking with that one?
I am one of you, Miles.
I am the only Miles.
Why are you always questioning the Syndicate?
Because I am...
Why are you always asking questions?
Because I am not here because I want to be.
You can see my cheeks get a little redder as I ignore Ziminiar.
I see.
Jarvis is a fine man. I would vouch for him under any circumstances. The dwarf, I can't say.
I thought his name was Chives.
Jarvis.
Oh my. My children are going to have a heyday with you.
Is that good?
For us, hopefully.
Depends which one it is. They're each interesting. I'll say that.
Yes,
But
as
anyways.
a mother, you would have to think they are interesting, wouldn't you?
Yes and no.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Well, I know that they're your kids, but I also understand politics. As a queen, you must have a child that you're less excited to see in public, and which one would that be?
Well, seeing we make sure Hamlet usually stays inside, that would be the one. He is the one with the worst reputation. But yet, his father just loves tempting him and toying with Harold, so...
Tempting
you
him?
know. Well, the king's on and on. Right now, it's kind of in question who's taking the throne next, if it's going to be Hamlet or Harold. So...
Is there a
Bit of a
competition?
toss-up. Well, naturally, I go for Harold. He is the oldest, and he's pretty much training to be the captain of the guard, the paladins in Florentine.
So how likely would it be that If we're bodyguarding one, that we'll be bodyguarding one from the others.
Oh, you'll be bodyguarding all 3 of them when they need to go out. You're pretty much on call. Whoever
Wonderful.
needs to go out that day, you take them and they do what they want. And you just kind of watch them and help them with whatever they're doing. They're public figures, so you have to keep an eye on them.
And yet
Don't
they
let
can
them
only-
just go gallivanting.
They can only go out one at a time?
Yes, we like to keep it that way.
Why?
Unless, well, it's just easier on the guards, because originally it was with the paladins, and that's why we asked the Syndicate for additional reinforcements. But, they
People
sent
keep
you
dying.
guys. That too. Yes, that too. I don't know what happened to the last group. We didn't think they died. But maybe they did.
What do you think happened then?
I have no idea. They
Oh,
went
wait,
out
never
with
mind.
Hamlet.
Sorry.
Last I knew, they
Alright.
went out with him, and then he came back alone and said, "They left me, mother." And we were like, okay. He is a weird one. So when you do go out with him, just keep an extra eye, and I would hate to say stay cautious, but stay cautious.
I would have thought you'd send the paladins looking after them if they abandoned your son while he was outside the walls.
You would think, but it's not my call. So, it's the king's.
Ah, very well.
So it's not a matriarchy here, it's a patriarchy?
Absolutely.
Well, let us meet the royal kiddos. The future, kings and queen.
Mm-hmm. Have fun. They're inside. Marta will take you, and she's standing at the door already with her arms, like, crossed and such, if you have no further questions for her.
I'm afraid we've asked more than we should have.
Did you meet the girl?
Which one?
Sunny?
Oh. I guess not. I guess the queen didn't care for her.
Sunny introduced herself.
Yeah.
I didn't introduce my name either, but I don't care.
It's okay.
I want you to say that in game.
Wait,
I'm
what?
pretty sure I did ask. I think Winslow was the only one that wasn't introduced.
No,
Although
the
Winslow's
other
introduced.
the other 2 were just not me and
Sunny.
yeah.
You guys
I
didn't
introduced
ask.
myself.
Nope.
Yeah, Sunny was first.
Oh.
As
Yeah.
her lovely self.
I'm too
Onward.
small.
Yeah,
Yes,
because then we
onward.
had to talk about you being magenta. You introduced yourself.
I did not. I never said my name.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay. It's fine.